Hey y'all, I'm gonna be really super vulnerable and honest for a second, so buckle up. I set you guys up a little bit better because the person beside me left, and I get really uncomfortable to talk to a camera in a parking lot. But so ever since I started developing a stomach issue and feeling like sick and nauseous all the time, my biggest fear is been to go somewhere by myself and my stomach get into knots and not feel good and get sick. So, as someone who deals with anxiety quite a bit, this is like my biggest fears, like put into one thing. I have anxiety, I have health anxiety, I'm scared to throw up. So it's really hard for me to feel comfortable going out to places without somebody with me so they can take over driving, or I can just have someone with me so I feel better if I get sick. So of course this is like a big deal. Today I really needed to go to Sephora, and I didn't need to, I wanted to. And the closest Sephora to me is about 45 minutes away, and it's in a Kohl's. So I wanted to go with my boyfriend, but he worked this afternoon. So of course he couldn't go with me, and I just had to go by myself. Now at first I almost didn't come. I really almost just stayed home and said, you know what, don't worry about it, I'll go another day. And I got to thinking, I'm like, man, like I'm gonna be busy doing X, Y, and Z, and I don't have time to go another day. It's like now or never. So today I drove myself 45 minutes without anyone with me to go to this Kohl's and get done what I needed to get done. And I know, like, for some people it's like, girl, grow up, like we all have to do that, we're adults. And I totally understand that from your perspective, because obviously I need to grow up, I need to just get over it, and I get that. But sometimes it's hard, and it takes these little steps of just like doing little things by yourself to really start to feel better. The reason that I'm filming all of this and saying all this to you guys is to tell you guys that it's so normal to not be okay sometimes. And it's so normal to be anxious about going places by yourself and doing things that make you afraid. Anxiety is different for every single person that has it. Some people don't get anxiety over stuff like this, and some people do. And that's okay, because you are on your own journey, girl, and you experience that and you feel that how you need to. But I do want to say that sometimes in order to get over things, we have to put ourselves in the position to get over them, right? Sometimes in order to get over these little things that we struggle with, we have to get through them, right? The harsh reality is sometimes the only way out is through. And sometimes we just have to man up, and we have to do things like this for ourselves to get better. Your anxiety and the things that you're feeling and experiencing cannot get better if you don't give it the opportunity to. So today I just kind of wanted to remind you guys that it's okay to not feel okay, and it's okay to be anxious about things, but it's not okay to allow that to be your personality, and it's not okay to allow that to keep you from experiencing things in life and going and doing the things you need to do during the day, or going out of your comfort zone, or going to a place that you wouldn't normally go by yourself, or experiencing things you wouldn't normally experience by yourself. You have to get comfortable within yourself, because your identity does not come from your anxiety or any mental health struggle you're going through, a health issue that you have. That's not your identity. Your identity comes from Christ, and it comes from His strength and His love and His joy. So when you're experiencing these things, lean on Him, step out of your comfort zone, pray a little bit, and just go do it, because I promise it feels so much better to know that you accomplished that rather than letting this eat you up inside. And I hope you guys have a great day and learned something from this.